What's going on, everybody? Project Rod here, and it is time for qualifying here in Wilkes-Barre for the final stop of the Arena Series. Last week, we were in Glendale for the fourth stop of this Stadium Series, and it was a wild one when it came to qualifying. A lot of mistakes, but Monster Dalmatian ended up being on top as your fastest qualifier. Bakugan Dragonoid came and took the high jump win, getting him those 12 crucial points that he's really in desperate need of. Monster Dalmatian was your racing winner after being your fastest qualifier, so the second one this season. Dragon came and took his third skills win of the season. Bakugan Dragonoid came and took the freestyle win, an amazing run with a score of a 42. And finally, Dragon taking his second overall event champion win on the season. It was a wild one in Glendale. It was a great one. Be sure to check it out if you haven't already. But Dragon on top with 185 points, with a 15-point separation between him and Monster Dalmatian, who's in second, and Bakugan Dragonoid in third, Megalodon in fourth, and Northern Nightmare in fifth. So this was the leaderboards after we left Wichita. El Toro Loco on top with 89 points, Captain Curse in second with 82, and Gravedigger in third with 80, Doomsday in fourth with 66, Ice Cream Man in fifth with 63, and Monster Husky in sixth with 61. It would be really cool if we could have Iron Man here, but I digress. Let's go ahead and get started with qualifying here in Wilkes-Barre for the final stop of the Arena Series. We're going to be crowning a winner at the end of all this, so be sure to stay tuned. Monster Husky, the first truck out. Be sure to leave a comment down below on who you think is going to be the fastest qualifier here in Wilkes-Barre. This was a crazy track back in Season 2. We had a lot of mistakes and a lot of it was troublesome. It was very troublesome. It was a tough and tricky track. As you can see, Monster Husky here taking the safe route by not giving it too much, but kind of overturning a bit, able to control it. And he's going to continue his run going around, trying to avoid going over that white paint there, because that will cause a 3-second penalty. So the first run for Monster Husky is 26.69 as he gets lined up for the second one. Quick reminder, don't forget to check out my Discord. Link is in the description below. I'd love to talk to all you guys, and it gives you a leg up when it comes to signing up for the next series, which is going to be in Monster Jam Showdown. So be sure to check that out, as Monster Husky is taking off for his second run now. And again, it's just a lot of tight turns. You can't go too fast. You can't give too much, because any little mistake is going to send you over. It's going to flip you over. It's going to send you in an awkward angle and just ruin your whole run. So you just have to be careful here. Here, speed is in the game until you get to this spot right here. This turn is when speed matters, but really at the beginning is just about being precise. So 25.84 for Husky's second attempt, and he is now your current leader, with that time being the current time to beat. Here comes Ice Cream Man, or as I said earlier, Iron Man, Nick Morkis, going for seeing what he can do here. Slowed down a bit as the season progressed, but at the end of the day, he has an opportunity to come back and be in World Finals, with the last chance qualifier taking place right before World Finals. As Ice Cream Man continues his run, I'm going to go ahead and break it down a little bit for y'all. We now have 11 trucks in the Stadium Series after Gas Monkey Garage was disqualified for things I will not mention, but that leaves an open spot for World Finals as Ice Cream Man finishes his first attempt with a 25.04, so he is now your current leader, or your new leader, excuse me, as he gets lined up for his second attempt. But there are now 11 trucks in the Stadium Series. That leaves one extra spot for World Finals. So that being said, the top 3 in the Arena Series now will be going to the World Finals, and the bottom 3 will fight for a last chance qualifier. Right before World Finals, Ice Cream Man flipping. I was going to say already he was going to face a 3-point deduction for being outside of the lines, but it's not going to matter. He's going to get a DNF for this attempt. So he is your current leader with a 25.04 right here. Kind of went off the line a bit, and that back tire gave too much and just sent him in an awkward angle, slamming into the jump there and sending him into a cartwheel. He was able to land on all fours, but the damage was done. There was no coming back. There was no way he was going to get a faster time. Here comes Gravedigger and April Summers, one of the trucks currently in line to go to World Finals, but we're going to have to wait and see at the end of this event. But as I was saying, 11 trucks in the Stadium Series going to the World Finals. The top 3 in the Arena Series now, instead of the top 2, will be going to the World Finals, and the bottom 3 in the Arena Series will be facing in the last chance qualifier. And with there only being 3 competitors for the last chance qualifier, it'll be a double elimination style bracket. So you're going to have to lose twice to be eliminated, so you can lose one race, win the other, and then win again to win it all. It's just going to come down to chance. 25.14 is her first time. So currently in second place, not a bad time for Gravedigger and April Summers as she's getting moved to the second spot to get her second attempt going. But she has one more attempt, like I said, so another opportunity to beat that 25.04 by Ice Cream Man. So again, we're gonna have to wait and see who can get that final spot in World Finals for a total bracket of 15 trucks. World Finals 1 had 13. World Finals 2 had 14. Now we're gonna go with 15 trucks for World Finals 3. So it's gonna be an interesting event, especially in Oakland, where those that racing track is something else with those little berms that you have to drive over. So I'm really looking forward to that. But April Summers coming towards the end of her second attempt. So far a clean run. Let's see if this final time is enough to take the lead, and a 26.27. So not going to be enough to take the lead away from Ice Cream Man. Let's go ahead and take a look at the current leaderboards. As you can see, Ice Cream Man still on top with a 25.04, Gravedigger in second with a 25.14, and Monster Mud Husky in third with a 25.84. Don't forget to use code Project Rod to receive 10% off of your W Energy order. Let's go ahead and get going with the fourth competitor coming out today in qualifying. El Toro Loco and Driftboy 912, your current leader, and he is in a great spot right now as he is currently in line at the moment to be the winner of it all. But we're all going to have to wait and see as the event progresses, as we won't know for sure until Freestyle this Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time. Kind of a hard landing there after that jump there again. Don't forget to check out the Rodcast, the Monster Truck Fanatic podcast, now on Spotify and YouTube. Driftboy 912 was the original guest in that thing. I'm sorry, excuse me, 24.22. I got distracted by that time because he is now your new leader here in Wilkes-Barre. So he took that top spot away from Ice Cream Man, and by almost a full second. So just like that, he was a lot quicker, and that's interesting to see. I don't remember what the exact time was last time around in season 2. I believe it was a 23.78 or 23.79 was the fastest lap recorded in this track. So we're gonna have to wait and see if anybody can beat that record. But as I was saying, Driftboy 912 was the first guest ever on the podcast, so be sure to check that episode out, as well as the rest after that. It's some great stuff. 23.62 for El Toro Loco. So we have a new track record, and he is your current leader with that time. So he has beaten the original record set by Crush Station and J-Pace Racing in season 2, and J-Pace Racing and Crush Station was the Arena Series season 2 winner. So maybe some foreshadowing, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, as we still have 4 more competitions after this, and 2 more trucks that have an opportunity to knock him out of first place. Doomsday now, MMJ Producer, currently in 4th place. And I mean, depending, if you really think about it, if you look at the odds of the event here, he could at least get into that 3rd place spot. Who knows? We're gonna have to wait and see. 23.79 for Doomsday, so another 23-second lap time here today. So keep an eye out on him. Keep an eye out for him in racing, because that was an incredible time. That's gonna do good for him. Going for the 2nd attempt now. Last time around, was it in Wichita that he was the 2nd fastest qualifier? I don't remember. I believe he did race Captain's Curse in the final round, though. And some trouble here coming off of that 2nd attempt. That's going to kill his time, unfortunately, but he's going to continue the run either way and see what comes out. Finishing the 2nd run and a 25.65. So not enough to take the lead, but good enough for 2nd place with that 23-second time that he got on his first run. Here comes Crazy Monster Jam fan in Captain's Curse, hoping to be the fastest qualifier yet again, and it would definitely help him out in points and close that gap between him and El Toro Loco. Here we go, going for his first attempt now, and as I mentioned last time around, he is currently undefeated in racing. So if he can keep this going, he already broke the record for most racing wins, at least competition wins, with 4. The previous record was held by April Summers and Monster Mud Dalmatian back in season 1 of the Stadium Series, where she had 3 racing competition wins. He currently has 4 and is going to be going for his 5th here in Wilkes-Barre. 24.07 is his first time, so good enough for 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. Getting lined up for that 2nd attempt. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Monster Jam content, as he's getting ready for his 2nd attempt. And here we go, seeing what he can do. He's known for taking that fastest qualifier spot at the very last second, but an awkward bounce off the second jump, and he's on his lid. That's going to be the end. He's going to get a DNF. So, that being said, El Toro Loco and Drift Boy 912 is your fastest qualifier here in Wilkes-Barre, and he's just cementing his position at the top. Just bettering his chances at being the winner of the overall arena series. But those were the numbers for qualifying. El Toro Loco and Doomsday getting the bye run into the semifinal round here in Wilkes-Barre. So it's going to be a great racing competition as Captain's Curse goes for his 5th one of the season. This is your overall event champion leaderboards. El Toro Loco on top. It's going to mimic that of the qualifying leaderboards. And this is your leaderboards after everything is said and done. El Toro Loco 4 points away of tying the most points ever recorded in the arena series, which was 99. That was set by Crush Station. And J Pace Racing, Captain's Curse still in second, and Gravedigger still in third. No one's really moved, so we're going to have to wait and see if it changes after the next competition, which is high jump, so be sure to check that out. Huge shout out to all my patrons, April Summers, D Toad, and Julian Peacock. Thank you guys so much, and thank you to everybody else for watching, and we'll see you in high jump.